Brent Kemnitz, who's a native of Perry, Oklahoma, started his baseball career at Phillips University in Enid, Oklahoma. He later arrived at Wichita State in 1978.
I was looking when I left Phillips University in Enid, Oklahoma. I had a dream of playing professional baseball, Major League Baseball. That opportunity did not come about, so I wanted to get into coaching. So I was looking for places to get my master's degree. I wrote several schools, felt like I had the best opportunity at Wichita State. So I came here initially to get a master's degree and be a graduate assistant for the baseball program with hopes of coaching in college baseball.
Kemnitz received an opportunity of a lifetime that he didn't expect from Gene Stevenson. Because of his mentors growing up, he was able to make a decision to help him further his career.
I was a pitching coach for 38 years. The break I got is, Gene Stevenson was the head coach. He started the program. I came in the second year of the program, but he did give me the label as pitching coach my first year. In 1978, the first spring I was here was 1979, 21 years old, so I was young, but had the great background. I was fortunate when I was growing up to have a lot of great mentors, a lot of great pitching coaches, so I was able to steal their ideas, so to speak, and put it into my form, my style, and was pitching coach from 78 to 2015.
Kemnitz has a passion for Wichita State and their athletics department. He steps down from being a pitching coach to share his knowledge in other places, such as speaking to staff and coaches about the important aspects of life.
All the teams that he's coached throughout the years, they lean on him for just life lessons that they have going on, business decisions, things like that. It's amazing how much Brent has made an impact on so many lives, and I'm lucky to have him next door to me and happy to call him my mentor.
Darren Boatwright, who is the Director of Athletics for Wichita State University, has supported Kemnitz and allows him to express himself with his new position. Alex Johnson, who is the Director of Development, works closely with Kemnitz, where they discuss in a variety of projects that they will accomplish in the future.
I have like two people that I don't know if answer to is the right word, but people that I consider my superiors and my bosses. Start with Darren Boatwright. Just such a pleasure to work with. He does a great job of letting people do what they're good at. And then I've watched Alex Johnson grow up. He's the head of development. His older brother Sean played for us. So I've known Alex since he was a teenager, and just a quality human being. And my joke is I got the greatest job in the world because my office is right next to Alex Johnson. So he makes my job fun. He's very good at what he does, very professional, and has a bright future in whatever he does, but college athletics for sure.
Johnson is thankful for his relationship with Kemnitz because they learn from each other on a daily basis, and the growth that they see in one another is remarkable.
I kind of got to know Brent growing up. His whole family is wonderful, and so we go to the same church, and I've gotten really close to Brent, obviously, now that we're working together. It's a great friendship, but we get to every day it's always something new. We get to enjoy it with our supporters. Brent's beloved by everybody. I mean, I've never met anybody that's like, hey, I don't like Brent, or I can't stand Brent. Everybody loves him. Just the relationships that he has, each and every student athlete that came through Wichita State that's played for him, I mean, they tell us all the time that he's a huge impact just with what they do in their life every single day. And so that's obviously one thing that I knew coming in, that he was going to be somebody that's likable to work with and to be around and to talk to donors with.
Although Kemnitz no longer is a pitching coach, he continues to spread his wisdom around the department by speaking to multiple people about what he has learned over the years that has helped him through his journey.
That's one of my favorite things. We talked about my job responsibilities, but that kind of ties in with the mentoring thing of coaches and people in the department. I love sharing things that 38 years coaching helps you pick up and absorb, and then you pick the brains of other coaches and pick up things that they do, being around them and going to their practices. So I like to collaborate those ideas and just share them with the staff. And my comfort level always has been speaking in front of people. I say always, you don't necessarily feel that way. When you're in high school growing up, you're scared to death if you have to give a 2-minute speech. but I've always said I could give a 40 or 50-minute speech in front of 1,000 people and be in my element, because I enjoy that, and it drives me, and I think I have some energy to share with people. But if you asked me to order concert tickets online, I'd be afraid I'd wreck. I'd be sweating and wondering why I didn't push the right buttons. So it's just a matter of being able to do what you feel like you're good at and what you can hopefully share with people that will make their life easier.
Kemnitz has been awarded for his accomplishments and recognized for his outstanding achievements over the years.
Actually, I've been inducted into 3 Hall of Fames. I don't know if that's just that you're old, you've been around forever. I went into the Perry High School Hall of Fame, which was where I grew up in Perry, Oklahoma. I've been inducted in the Kansas Baseball Hall of Fame. And then recently, this past, about a year ago, April of 2017, I went into the Wichita Sports Hall of Fame. So it's a big honor for me, because when you put a lot of years in, you're passionate about what you do, the number one thing is to stay humble. So to be honored by your peers and people that you respect, it was a great feeling, and I'm very honored.
Kemnitz has been at Wichita State for 40 years, and as he reflects on some of the best years of his life, he thinks of the greatest memories that helped shape him into who he is today.
Well, I think when you look at, I coached for 38 years as pitching coach. I've now been over in development for 2 years, so I've been here 40 years total. Amazing memories. We went to the College World Series 7 times, played in the national championship game 4 times, but if you're talking about the number one best memory, we did win the national championship in 1989, and that would certainly be at the top.
Susan Dillman, who is the Director of SASO Development Services, has helped Kemnitz in his transition from coaching to working in development.
Well, I think it's really been a pretty easy transition. He's worked for the university for 40 years. So with that, his roots go really deep, not only within the athletic department, but within the community as well. And so he has a true passion, not only for Wichita State, but Wichita as a whole. So he wants to see the best for everything that happens here. And some of the same skills kind of translate from one to the other. As a coach, he was a recruiter. He had a prospect who he wanted to recruit, and then draw them in, and then once they were here, teach them. And so when you're in development, you're kind of doing the same thing. You're prospecting the people, and building relationships is key, because people want to be part of this, and you can't ask somebody for something the first time you meet them. And so just making sure that they have that they trust you, and that they have a relationship with you, and then they want to give, and they want to be part of this, and want to make sure everything that's going on here continues to go well, and that we can continue to succeed like we have been. If you can't get along with Brent Kemnitz, you can't get along with anybody. He just has a true passion for life, and then his motto every day is, I'm hitting the streets, I'm going to spread the love. And so he just loves life and has a passion for everything.
I think the biggest key, the thing you always want to be remembered as, the wins and losses are great. Trips to Omaha are great. Winning a national championship's great. But I think just you want to be remembered as somebody that treated people right, that was there for people. It's kind of like the golden rule. You treat people the way you want to be treated, and I think that would be the thing for me, is just treat people with respect. And I've been around long enough, maybe I can give them something that will be a positive influence as they move forward in whatever career they choose. I really enjoy doing what I'm doing. I love people. I love getting out in the community, just trying to make Wichita State better. I think it's a great time at Wichita State. It's a university on the move. The new league has got everybody excited. It's now a national profile. So there's just a lot of positive things going on at the university, in the city. So it's a great time to be a Wichitan.
Kemnitz is now the Assistant Athletic Director for Outreach and Staff Development, where he has worked there for 2 years and is continuing to use the connections he has made to improve the program. Kemnitz has a personality that is humbling and genuine, which makes everyone he comes into contact with appreciative of what he has done for the community and university.